What's up everyone and welcome to you on the Moonshots YouTube channel. Hope that you're all doing very well as always, and today we're going to update what's next on Bitcoin, what we can do here, if we can push up, if we can go down, everything clearly. And as always, yeah, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. That's just a big reward of my work. So really, if you enjoy the content, please take some time to do it. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much if you do it. But anyway, let's start with this. So what we have planned here is a bullish case and a bearish case. As always, I'm always going to plan up and down. Okay, if there is on the up, there is on the up, but here there is up and down. So okay, so we have to plan all of this. So what is a bullish scenario here? You know, these 5 ways, correction, 5 ways, correction, 5 ways, so impulse here to the upside. Okay, that is the first and main configuration, but I will still not forget the bearish count. Okay, so in that case here to the upside, we'll have planned what exactly? We'll have planned 2 different configurations. One first configuration, that is this. Okay, so wave 1 to here, we'll have a full 5 ways impulse here to the upside. That brings us with a bigger wave 1, bigger wave to retracement. As always, when we are super bullish, you can retrace less than the 38.2, but even if you're super bullish, normally you should go to the 38.2. So it's possible to be done like this. Okay, we're going to cover the small wave here, what we can do exactly. I'm going to give you some possible ideas, but normally we think more about something. I'm going to start with the 38.2. Now, that was a long to take in any case. This is what we have done with VIPs. We'll have planned this on Sunday. In the Sunday update, yeah, we'll have planned this possible ABC fly here, you know, with a bigger 1, 2, 3, or 5. At the end, we plan also a possible bigger double XY from the good with you also, by the way, in the daily update is bigger double XY because the flat was possibly done before. Okay, so we got 2 different configuration, A, B, C flat done, or bigger C wave with a 1, 2, 3, or 5. I'm going to draw you a small wave next, but if the C wave was done, was looking for a bigger double XY, you had to add your extension to targets and to just read the order flow. Sorry, on this target. Okay, this is an order flow where you can see the trap at longs, you can see the longs opening, you can see the shorts opening, you can see how many longs you have, how many shorts you have, if these are some liquidations, if these are some people taking profit, if these are some new trades opening, if you can also see absorptions. For example, when you have some market order longs, but you have some bigger limit order shorts absorbing this market order longs, you can also see this on the order flow. You can see a lot of information, the delta in the account, the volume in the account, the path control, the imbalances. You can see all of this really. So very cool information. So you can really see what's happening behind the market. In addition, of course, you have some of the template, the tier here, the DOM right here. You can really see the limits, everything, clear the trade size, the trade opening here. You can see all of this, right? So very cool information. The thing you have to do here is to just, when you reach a target, I'm playing with you, you just have to read this order flow. If you read this order flow, you're going to make some trading, some informed trading decision, really, because you're going to be able to recognize if you have or not to take a trade, such as, just to give you an example, this was also planned on Sunday. Okay, this possible long setup right here, first target, second target for a long here. The only thing I have to do here was to read the order flow. That brings us with it very cool long trade at the moment. I just say it here on the very low of, I just say to my team, hey, for me, this is a long trade, possible trap at shorts, followed by an MC reaction. So an MC reaction is something you want to get, some data you want to get on the order flow to be able to open the trade, really. Okay, that is absolutely pure gold. But anyway, from here, we got a bit of a retest. We got exactly the same data we got on this low here that we got on the very low before. So again, very good data for a long trade. And then we got a bit of a reclaim, bam, bit of a consolidation. As I said to my team, hey, still a lot of short at the moment, team, and absorption on the lows, so to speak. We'll have some new market order shorts opening, but we'll have some bigger limited order longs absorbing all these market order shorts coming. So we'll not be surprised to see higher for the moment, and we got higher. That's pretty cool. Of course, we was looking for some short here. For example, that swing flip pan here was a possible short as capsule here that give you, when you made money on this short here, that was also another possible short trade, and you made money on that short here. That was also a possible reversal, by the way, because you got some good reaction here for a long trade, for example. But yeah, as you can see here, we are able to recognize what is more likely going to happen just by planning the waves and by reading the data behind the market. That's just pretty crazy, right? Anyway, so by the way, yeah, if you want to go to learn all of this, where you can go on the moonshots.fr website, you're going to get all the information there. You're going to get really some golden nuggets. Anyway, yeah, so just go on the moonshots.fr website, you're going to get all the information. But anyway, so yeah, here, wave 1, wave 3 retracement. As always, we can be done like this. It's possible, but smaller the wave 2 is, bigger the wave 3 gonna be, and I don't like to be too bullish. I have this in my plan. This is something I plan. Okay, I know and I'm aware of that scenario, but I'm not going to take this mainly because I don't want to be too bullish. That's the only reason why I'm not going to take this mainly, but this is valid with the waves. Okay, if we do this, okay, if we have done the low here, we are going to see, you just have to pull the extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 2 bottom. Again, you have everything on the website. We're going to see 41,000 on Bitcoin with the wave 3 here. It's going to do a massive push to the upside. As always, this is a most common target. You have the 1-to-1 extension here where you have 2% chance to stop only, then you have the most probable target, then you have the 20%, 261 point, 261 point, 423 on 6. Okay, you have all these targets here for the wave 3. Now the most common one is a 1618. So if we go to the most common one, we play with the most common target for the moment, we should see 41,000 on Bitcoin only with the wave 3. Next we're going to do the wave 4 and the wave 5. Okay, but anyway, so as always, I'm not going to take this mainly, even if this is possible. We feel along on that low. I'm still in that long trade against here. I'm still in the long, okay, in that long trade here. I am playing with this scenario here. I am, if we have to push her now, I'm ready and I'm in the trade. We're just going to enjoy this push to the upside. Now, I will not be surprised to make something bigger in that wave too. Why? Because we'll have normally more chance to retrace minimum to the 38.2, and normally we have even more chance as always to retrace between the 50 and the 6.86%, where we have 73% chance. If you don't trust me with the statistics, you just have to go and check this out here. Okay, we'll have 73% chance to retrace between the 50 and the 6.86%. If you pull your retracement tool here, where do we stop? Between the 50 and 6.86%. If you pull your retracement tool here again for this wave 1-2, we have 73% chance to retrace between the 50 and 6.86%. We retrace between the 50 and the 6.86%. Again, we'll have still the other percent, so around 25%, where we can still stop before, where we can still stop before and after. It's possible. Okay, these are just probabilities. As always, it's never 100% for this place. It can be below, it can be above, and it can be below. Okay, but we'll have more chance to retrace here. Now, if we're bullish, really, we're going to the crazy push up next. We'll have a bit more chance, still not more than the 56.66%, but a bit more than usual to stop on the 38.2. So here in that case, if we have done, the double XY, we'll have playing the last update. So to speak, this one right here. Okay, so double XY here, we have been able to long that bomb here with VIPs. What we can look for here, there are some different configuration. The Y leg is done with an ABC exact here to the downside, or we can look for something bigger. As always, a Y leg can get every single correction possible except the double XY. So what we can look for here, if we took the X wave top right here, it's simply the only possible pattern here that is an ABC flat. Okay, so A, BC flat, or a running triangle, but I mean this is very raw, so we're not going to take this. So ABC flat. Okay, so here, what are you going to look for? What targets? Where are you going to look for a short, for example? The short target is already hit. As you can see, 123, 127. This is the last chance here, as you can see, for a short trade. The only thing you have to do here in this target is to read the order flow to make a decision, to make an informed trading decision. Is it bearish? Is it bullish? Do we have the good data one for a short? Do we have the good data? Yes or no? No. Okay, we do not take the trade. Yes. Okay, we take the trade, and we would just write the move to the downside normally. So here, yeah, this is a target really where we can look for a short trade. Okay, but again, I'm not saying you have to short here, because I would not be surprised to see a high at the same time. Okay, so here I will really not be surprised to see a high, but anyway, so yeah, ABC flat. Okay, the only thing I have to do next one, if we reject from here and we start to make this wave to the downside, okay, is to pull your extension tool from the A wave root to the A wave bottom to the B wave top. So let's take the case that we have done the top. Okay, just to show you the target. So first of all, 618, next target 120 extension, next target 123, and last target here is a 1618. Okay, so yeah, this is something possible. As always, next we can do a WXY XNZ, so to speak here, WXY XNZ. It's something possible, a bit more complex, but that will bring us with some better targets for the wave 2, not gonna lie. As we can just make a bigger WXY, such as boom, a bigger W, a bigger X, and a bigger Y to reach some lower prices. Okay, this is something possible. Now, if we go above, because the thing is, I don't want to see some color close or some big wicks above here, like something like this. We really go high and then reclaim everything, I mean, lose everything here. I don't want to see some big wicks like this, because this is an invalidation. And if we do some color close above here, this is not valid anymore. Like if we now get acceptance above here, get some color close, and then retrace, that's not an ABC flat anymore. Okay, so we can go a bit above, but not too much. Okay, it's not valid anymore as well. So if we really get acceptance above, bam, we can remove this from the chart, and what we take in that case, it's so the WXY done. Now in that case, the first possibility is the wave 2 here is done, and we look for the bigger rise. Okay, or the other configuration is we're going to look for a bigger wave 2 here, so a bigger ABC flat. So in that case, bam, A wave right here, B retracement, and a C wave to the downside. Just gonna add some other wave color so you can see everything good. Perfect. From here, in that case, I turn the waves. So you just have to do exactly the same as what I've done before. Just place your retracement tool from the A wave bottom, to the A wave root, or the opposite, depending as always. If you reverse your tool or not in your settings, I personally did to go in the same trend the market. So you just pull it like me, otherwise you don't have to do the opposite. Anyway, again, we'll have more chance to go to the 123, 127, but keep in mind that there's still also targets 113. There is a stock market retracement, but we can still do it on the crypto market. There is also the 105 days happen for some period on the market. that can be something possible. Okay, now as always, so I'm going to take all of this, but we'll have more chance to stop here. Okay, but as always, these are probabilities. Like wave 2 have 70% chance to retrace between the 50 and the 6.66%, but we can still retrace before, we can still retrace after. It's possible. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, this is all the territory really, but we'll have more chance to go there as always. Now be aware of all of this. You have to read the order flow in there to make a decision if you have or not to take a trade. Now the only thing you have to do really, only thing is a bit complex to understand how to read an order flow, but it's worth it. Yeah, it is worth clearly because you can make so much good trade next. But anyway, so yeah, that's the next target. And again, if we get acceptance higher, bam, we just remove that scenario. We just remove this and take the case that the wave 2 bottom is in. Now for the push to the upside, there are two different configurations. Okay, the first configuration we'll have planned is this. So first, I will not be surprised to get something bigger here, but at the same time, I will not be surprised to get a big push to the upside here, to be honest. But anyway. So yeah, we can do something bigger as we can be down. It really depends. That's why this was a long to take in any case to bet on, okay, we're going to push a lot higher, or the ABC floor, we're still going to go more down in case we're going to get another long opportunity low here. Okay, so anyway, the first configuration is a wave 1 to here, okay, to make the wave 305 next to 41,000 more likely. Okay, you can still stop on the on the 120 extension. We'll have only 2% chance. This is possible, but we do not bet on this as this is not the less probable. This is not the most probable. So anyway, this is the first scenario. The second configuration we have planned is this. That's something possible that will go still very high, okay, but not as that too high compared, for example, to the 41,000, because here the thing is, if you place your extension tool, okay, just with this pink 1 2 3 4 5, okay, the first I mean the second here, you have the first 1 2 3 4 5, but the second 1 pink 2 3 4 5. Okay, the only thing I have to do here again is to place your extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top, bam bam bam, right here to the wave 2 bottom. For the moment, again, we can still do exactly the same into that wave 2 here, a bigger ABC flat. Okay, just draw it earlier, so A B C flat, it's possible. Now, either way to bottom is in, we'll have more chance always to go to the 1620, then retrace, so 50% here because we'll have done a small retracement, a 30 on that one, and then bam, 1-to-1 extension, so you have to pull here for the 50%, your retracement tool, bam, 50%, okay, and from here you just have to pull your clear the extension tool on the way for bottom, and the most commentary here is the 1-to-1 extension, because the 618 before result to a truncated or double top or a swing failed pan, and with the impulsive, it's less probable to do this, okay. So yeah, that will bring us at the end around, so yeah, 35,000 on Bitcoin, okay, with this, but again, we'll have to make the wave 4 next and the wave 5, that is going to complete a bigger wave 5 here, so it will bring us around 36,000 normally, something like this, maybe even higher, but again, it depends on the theory. This is more like the theory for the moment. It can be a lot different in the chart. Maybe we're not going to go to the more likely wave 3 theory, for example, or the more likely wave 5 theory. We're going to the swing failed pan, but this is less probable. This is still possible, okay. That's why we are using an order flow to make decisions on every theory we plan if I were not to take a trade. But anyway, so this is the second configuration, double wave 1-to-1 to here. Now, these are the bullish configuration, but please don't forget, I don't know if you watched the bearish Elliott Wave count I have done on Bitcoin, but this is a possible bearish Elliott Wave count, and so I will also be aware of that, because it's absolutely something possible to make a new long Bitcoin too. This is not the most probable for the moment, but it can be something, it is absolutely possible with a wave right now, okay? So in that case, it's a WXY, X and Z. Okay, as always, we'll have planned this before here we reached down. We said, hey, we have more chance to go to, I mean, we should retrace minimum to into the 38.2 here, so this is the white line, before to drop here, because yeah, a next wave have to retrace normally minimum 38.2 here. So to be done like this directly and to look for a drop directly here was a lot less probable, and normally truly, yeah, it's not impossible, because everything is possible, but we should normally retrace into this white line here, that is the 38.2 of the X wave, to be able to drop next. Okay, this is a minimum normally it have to reach. But anyway, so we have done, that's pretty cool. Respect the stuff, that's pretty nice. And so from here, C wave, we just have to look for the extension target. So 618 here, as always, never well to check against here. It still give a very good move to the downside. But anyway, so get acceptance high here, so 1-to-1 extension. That's why even if we push a bit high here, I will still be aware of a possible short. If you remember good, every Tuesday and Thursday I'm live with you on the YouTube channel to plan the possible next move, everything. And if you go and check out, by the way, the last update I have done, so it was, I mean, that was, for example, the update on 6 days ago. I plan also all the levels with you. For example, here if you pay attention, the 3 levels here on the top, so you have a naked session power function here. You can see yeah, I mean, you have one on the top here. Oops. Right here, if I can just place it good, perfect. So yeah, you have a naked session power function, you have a day naked power function, a value RLO, you have 3 levels here at the same place, as you can see here. So if you take $28,690, you go on this, and you just add the level right there, where it is, perfect here. So you go here, you add the level, the naked session, bam, you go, so it was 28. 960. No, it was not 60, it was 690. Bam, perfect. You can see here, this was the top we have done on Bitcoin. So we plan everything really. We plan all the targets here. We got some other targets here, but this was not good for a short trade. Here we come here. That was not the best data at the very beginning, but next was better. We got some retest and everything here, as you can see. But anyway, so this was the top, as you can see here. All the levels we plan. Yeah, we just have to read the order flow next to make a trading decision. So yeah, and what we have planned with these levels, I wanted to talk about this level for this, because what we have planned with these levels is that we got first a big resistance where we have done the top, so we rejected from here. We got a very nice yeah, almost 10 per, a bit less than, yeah, 7-8% move to the downside. That's pretty cool, to be honest with you, to write a move down here for of 10% almost on the world biggest cryptocurrency is pretty crazy. So pretty cool. We have been able to short that too. And so the second resistance here is a big resistance is from 29,500 to 30k. That is the next massive zone of resistance. So this, for example, is a target we have to look for a short. Okay, we have to look for a short. We can absolutely go through it, but we can also reject from here. The only way to trade it is to read the order flow on the target. This is the only way you are able to trade it. Okay, that's the only way you can do it. Because to bet on a short here, yes, it can play out. I can just absolutely go through. For example, I'm not going to place limit there. I'm just going to wait for the target to be hit, and when it's hit, I'm just going to read the order flow and see if the data are good for a short or not. Okay, so as always, if you want to get some updates on this, you can join the Discord server. You can go on the website, join us as VIP, and you will get all the informations such as this, for example. Okay, just go on the Moonshot.fr website, we get everything in there. But anyway, so yeah, these are all the scenarios, to be honest, we at the moment on Bitcoin. This is what we can expect from the lower time frame to the bigger time frame. We covered everything, so really hope you enjoyed. As always, if you enjoyed, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Thank you so much if you take the time to do it. This is just a big reward of my work, and just support the channel, you know. That's just just thank you if you do it, really thank you. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, hope you're learning also at the same time, hope you see a bit how I'm trading. And by the way, if you want to get 5 tips and tricks on Elliott Wave, if you're starting with Elliott Wave, you can go on the YouTube channel. Here you have 5 Elliott Wave tips and tricks as a trader for 5 years now, and a user of Elliott Wave for 5 years, and trader also for 5 years. I'm giving you 5 tips and tricks on Elliott Wave. Some really good information, some stuff you have to know really. If you want to get some more information about Elliott Wave, you are debunking Elliott Wave misconceptions, for example. And yeah, you have also the top 5 reason to learn Elliott Wave also a bit below here. So really go and check this out. You have a lot of information there about Elliott Wave. And as always, if you want to get more, to learn Elliott Wave, to learn Exalt channel, so to read the order flow every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm live with VIPs to just tell them how to read this, how I have been able to take my trade, why I made this decision. I'm just letting you know everything, what means this data, what we are looking at, what we are looking for, what we want to take the trade, and where to open the trade. You also have a brand, you have a full course on the website really. On Exalt charts, you have also on Elliott Wave, so really go and check this out. You have all the information in any case on the Moonshot.fr website. Anyway, that's all from me for today, so really hope you enjoyed. Again, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Anyway, I wish you all a brilliant day, take care, and see you all, by the way, tomorrow for the daily Exalt chart update, daily update, by the way, yeah, tomorrow at 10 AM, so GMT plus 2, I'm French, I'm French, sorry. Sorry for my voice. Anyway, so yeah, see you all tomorrow for the daily update, otherwise see you later in another video, or on the YouTube channel, or maybe on the Discord server, on the website. Anyway, have a nice day, take care, cheers.